that was pretty awesome. About 6 minutes into the third call-in setup, one came in. So we got our first decent snowfall last night, about 2 inches, and it's 13 degrees. And I made my first call-in setup along this strip of grass that divides the 2 bean fields. I've glassed a lot of bucks in this bean field this summer. Had a good time doing that. So I set up right there, thinking I'd have the visual advantage, and it's a great spot, but there just wasn't one in there. So I walked down after about 16 minutes or so. I walked down the hill and set up in this far corner and didn't see any fresh coyote tracks until just now as I'm walking into this third setup, and the fresh set went right into this woodlot. So the wind is going right to left, not blowing from my back into this thicket, but from right to left. So I'm kind of giving the coyote a little bit of wind. You can't really call with the wind in your back blowing into the area that you expect the coyotes to come from, because then, I mean, they'll wind you and they'll smell you and take off, and you won't even know that they were even there or they responded to the call. But in order for this coyote to break cover, he has to come around this corner and come out to this opening, which is why I sat up here. I was going to sit about another 40 yards back, but I would not have been able to see this little dip. So let's go take a look and see what we've got. Nice big male right here. Really good pelt. No fur damage with that 204 Ruger. And you know, that Swagger bipod is priceless. You have to have a steady shot, especially for those long distances. Now I shot that other coyote last night at 208 yards. This was, I think, 37. And he was kind of trotting. So it wasn't too hard of a shot. You have to put it right on him. But it all worked out. Right along this tree line here, there's an old set of coyote tracks from last night during the snow. But the fresh set is right here. And he went right into this thicket right here. When you are blessed with fresh snow like this, after you call in a fox, coyote, or bobcat, follow those tracks back to where that animal came from. It tells you a lot. You'll learn a lot about how the predators use every dip and fold and crevice, drainage, thicket, you know, to their advantage, until they're finally forced to expose themselves out into the opening, and use that to your advantage when you set up on your next spot. It's always cool to learn, okay, when I made this setup a success, why was it a successful hunt? You know, where did they come from? What was the wind direction doing? You know, you put all those pieces together, and then over time, over the years, it helps you on different properties, no matter where you hunt. So it's a constant learning process, you know, and it's super fun. And when the adrenaline surges and you pull it all together, you don't even feel the cold.